Hey everyone, how's it going? It's everyone's favorite Draconic Saberwolf, and we're back with Phil as he, he decides that ICS's money is actually good for him and decides to not ban him, and, they hug it out. They basically, it's a very weird situation with them, but we'll get into that as well. And also, apparently, he missed the goal by $1, but let's get into it.
Tonight, I enabled text-based or emote-based moral support messages as long as you're using 500 channel points or more. So those are now enabled. All right? Now, I don't want to hear about it ever again. They're already on. Leave me alone. I'm going to stream. Be there. Use your moral support to your heart's content. Now stop bothering me. I'm an old man. And I want to play my games, all right?
Wow, he seems like very low. Well, I know he's usually low energy, but a little dejected. A little. He's feeling. Look at that smile. Paused it on. That's a sad smile. I'm doing it because my Aunt Gretchen decided that it's picture day and needed me to and pinch my cheeks and then decided to take a picture. Like, I'm wondering what's going on. Other than the fact that he's probably putting the messages back on so that he can take them away again and be like, "Oh, I took them away again. Now you must pay me more money, or else I will take. They will stay gone forever until the next time ICS kisses my ass or something like that." But yeah, that's a very interesting way to start the stream. It's a very sad Phil. We hit sad Phil this time.
Okay.
Also, people are going to keep bothering you.
All right, 220, no hard feelings then. Sounds good to me. I don't want to make the stream into drama tonight. I just want to enjoy survival horror, so it sounds good to me. All right.
So that's ICS.
Holy puss.
Guys, can we get some more support? Let's hit 100. We're about to split the part in not even 5 minutes. Can we get some support and hit to 100 by the time that we finish this first part for tonight? Let's go. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a tip. Let's get a membership. I just realized we've had pretty much no YouTube support besides one early on. Can we get some YouTube side support tonight? That would be nice.
Certain says basically it's always sad, Phil. I mean, very true. It's just masked by, greed and contempt. But again, here we go. And Snort Burnell brought up a really good point. If not for ICS going crazy and giving him several goals at once, he would be only making he might make his goals per stream. Usually he doesn't. Usually he only gets 50, maybe 100. But that's the thing is, and what really kind of makes me scratch my head is, if you're getting 3, even if you didn't hit your goals, but you're getting close, let's just split the middle. He's doing 150 per day. $150 per day times 5. I mean, that's $750 times 4 is $3,000. I mean, you're not going to probably live comfortably on that, but he says he has all this money. Why not just go low and slow for a while, show ICS who means business, and then try and regain control of your kick, because now kick knows that they can just step all over you. They just have to wait a while. Someone has to give them a little bit of money, and then boom, you're back in his good graces. It's really just a tug of war between him and his kick detractors at this point.
But the best way right now to help me would be by tipping me, and I really need the help right now because I have nothing. Zero. No money in the bank account. Okay?
Oh, he's playing this game again?
This is incredibly stupid. What do they want me to do? I can't pressurize the harpoon, you piece of shit. There's nothing I can do. I wasted all my healing and nothing has any effect on this guy.
No, that looked like you did it. You did it, Phil. Hooray! Okay. Hey, look at that. You did the thing.
It's not working. Dude, I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. The fight's awful. I hit him with all these bullets. It's not working. This is a waste of my fucking time and ammo. I'm gonna come out of this with nothing. I have no ammo left to even fight him. What do they want me to do? This is incredibly fucking stupid. I lined him up and the fucking harpoon doesn't work. I have no ammo. I can't even shoot him anymore. I have no ammo for any gun.
Wait a second. I just saw...
I can't fight him.
I'm going to go back to it, but...
Time and ammo.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought, like...
Lined him up and the fucking harpoon no ammo for any gun.
I thought he didn't have a harpoon in there.
Just give up and stop playing. And look it up online what you're supposed to do because it's a puzzle. What's the point? Alright. I'm done.
So, yeah, like, it was a hard fight. Phil is such a pussy when it comes to anything that gives him the slightest of pushback. It's a battle that, yeah, you're clearly having to do, like, a couple steps to have it done, but my God, man, it's not that hard. It wasn't rocket science. We could see what it was just in the beginning. It was pressurize the harpoon, load the harpoon, fire the harpoon, wash, rinse, repeat. It wasn't that hard. I don't know where. And then, of course, he's complaining about it. It's like, oh, the stupid thing, the devs and blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what to say about that. It's just crazy the level of bile that comes up from this man every time something just pushes him back a little. And Zerd says, Phil is 4 years old going forward. Nor thoughts or effort, just blunder forward and react to the pretty lights. Yeah, he brute forces literally everything. So any game that has a puzzle, any game that has a fight, it's just fight it until the RNG smiles upon him. And
until someone actually tells me how to beat it, I'm just going to sit here with my hands folded.
I can't. Don't let me.
Well, you shot him right next to the lever. Okay, you got
Apparently
it.
only one of the harpoons ever worked, which makes no sense.
I mean, it looks like he's pretty heavily...
That's it. I have no more ammo, so I can't knock him down. Just stun him again. Now he died. With 0 ammo, the game killed him.
Nico Bellic tonight, the $50 super chat. Why am I talking like this? I've never run into this thing before. What is it?
Because he's just a terrible person that doesn't know what else to do to entertain your audience because you don't believe in it?
A money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that? So tomorrow is an all chill day. All right, here's why. We start off tomorrow with no podcast, but instead we're going to go right into Pokemon. Reason being, we've been making great strides in Pokemon. With these major streams, we always seem to do major story elements. And I'm being told we're probably around halfway, if not just slightly more past the halfway point of the Pokemon story. The vast majority of my money goes towards that. All the money went to the mobile games.
And to be honest, things are a lot better for me now. Since I've had Kick streaming, co-streaming for a year, financially, I do make some good extra money on Kick. Absolutely. I wouldn't co-stream if that weren't the case. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, because someone just said, the blimp just said, well, we're not all trolls over here. I understand that. Totally, I understand that. I know that there are actual fans and viewers and supporters.
Oh, here comes the ball washing. Just oh, no, Kick, you're actually great. Sorry for, spazzing out on you. It's just whatever. And there's only one reason why he keeps Kick. There is literally only one besides ICS. And that's the fact that Kick pays weekly. YouTube pays monthly. Which means, like, all his fucking around money comes from Kick. Especially since his tips have kind of dried up. He doesn't get nearly as many tips as he used to. Like, other than, the occasional OIC donation, he has to get that kick money so that he can do his WWE champions
on
in Jin.
Kick. The thing is, just not as many as YouTube. There's probably, in general, on an average day, I get, 80 viewers on Kick, something like that? Probably out of the 80 viewers, 20 to 30 are legit supporters, and 50 plus are trolls. I know that. Why do you think that we have a small amount of people who actually support me on Kick? And you know who you are. Regulars, but also people who just drop by every once in a while and will drop a few subs or drop some kicks. There's not a ton of them. But the viewership I get on Kick being in the partner program and the few people who do support the streams, it's enough to offset the fact that there's a toxic element there. Again, there has to be some semblance of order. It can't just be chaos and people doing whatever they want and hurting each other and stuff like that. But I think you get it, right? Like, there's a place for both.
He wants money. And Knight says, when is he going to get his find out money? Never. It's really, he will probably die of some sort of alcohol or DoorDash related illness, heart disease, something like that, way before, he runs out of money. Again, unless his the two whales just dry up suddenly. And even then, I think the trolls and detractors will probably keep him kind of chugging along for at least a little while longer. As long as he has his detractors, he will probably still be around. Right now, he has two whales propping him up. That gives him big money. But you have to remember, before the Kino Casino arc, he was only making, $50 donations or $50 goals, and then the subs and whatnot. He wasn't even on Kick. So I don't think he'll ever get to the find out stage will be when he dies in that office. And the only reason people will know is because he doesn't stream on that day, and his detractors will go, where's Phil? And, someone will do eventually a wellness check, or maybe Kat will find him if they're still together, and that'll be it. And that'll be the tragic end of DSP. Yeah, Surian's right. Phil has a toxic ecosystem helping him barely survive. He is only surviving. He could be thriving, but he has too many addictions, too much pride, way too much ego, and not enough financial sense to warrant actually thriving. He could have been, I've said this quite a few times before, he could have been a millionaire by now. He could have gotten his bag and left. Instead, he needs Kick to keep throwing pennies at him while he tap dances like a clown in front of ICS, just so that he can make enough bank to feed his addictions or to survive day-to-day life. He could have been a contender. Exactly, Nate.
Old school Phil would have been like, how dare you ever say anything negative about me, and would have been slamming that chat and shutting it down and constantly moderating. And if you've noticed, I don't really do that. I don't. I think that it's good to have the separation of the two audiences. That's okay.
No, you only seethe and rage at it whenever they don't donate enough money. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the other reason he keeps Kick around. Kick is his punching bag. Kick is where he goes, he knows that the toxic element's there, and instead of trying to stranglehold it like he does with his YouTube, which would cause the Kick to dry up completely, and he actually gets money for people being there. But maybe that's his outlet. Then the YouTube chat can, be spared from abusive Uncle Phil. Once he gets a few drinks in him, he just slaps around the Kick chat, and then the YouTube spared. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
there's more of the people who like me and watch me for that. That's the YouTube audience. People who ironically watch me and make fun of me. That's the Kick audience. But it's still an audience.
Any exposure is good exposure, right? So good stuff there.
Yeah, look. Bullshit. I lost. Yep. I need one more hit. Why can't you heal in a gauntlet of 3 people? That's ridiculous. Too bad you couldn't stomach the full course. Come in sometime. Yeah, maybe next time, don't make me fight 3 people without healing. That's ludicrous.
No, it's completely dead. It's been 4+ minutes. No one on YouTube is talking. Guys, you awake over there? What's going on?
Phil, you're playing a children's game. I don't know what else to tell you about that. It's Pokemon Z to A. It's apparently not a great game. I don't know. I've never played it. I'm not going to comment on it. But there's probably a reason why no one's actually enjoying it. And Zern also says, Survive is generous, Phil is very stagnant. Those weather is still indulged Phil's critical thinking abilities. I mean, in all honesty, if I had the same level of like monetary income that Phil has, not begging for it obviously, but I just got it. Oh, you better believe that I would be, taking time off and doing stuff with my wife and going and experiencing, a bunch of like cultural things and stuff like that. I would not be in my desk 6 days a week streaming for, a paltry amount if you really spread it out. But he doesn't do anything. He just sits and he sits in his comfort zone and he drinks and he eats fast food and plays mobile games, allegedly. So even if you would call that success, he's not doing anything with it. Hell, I'm a commissioned writer and I even have probably more savings and retirement than this dude has.
Tonight on the late stream, it is our weekly stream of American Truck Simulator, which I always love. It's always a great time with lots of conversation. I have new alcoholic ciders to try this week. Zombie just did a $30 tip out of nowhere to end the stream. Guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to upload and eat dinner. I'll be back tonight. Immediately as I sat down on the couch, I opened up my phone, all right? And I just went right to WWE Champions, my favorite pastime. And immediately I took all the support that you guys gave me on that stream last night, and I just went on a pull frenzy. It was pull after pull after pull, and I just, boom, Hogan. Oh, Macho Man.
Oh my God, Snort, I love you, man, but you gotta trim the fucking endings of this a little bit. But by the way, shout out Snorpinell. I don't think I did for this one, but this is Snorpinell's one. But yeah, like there we are, another ball washing session of DSP to his kick chat to try and make sure that they actually. Raw Phil on YouTube pretty much took away all of DSP's growth and all his detractor watchers and all that. Kick doesn't have that same thing. There is no Raw Phil of Kick. People just have to go there and watch. And the thing is with Kick, again, he makes money off people being there. If he drives them all away, he makes $0 on Kick. So I think, again, it's going to be this weird back and forth. It's this parasitic relationship where they don't really get anything out of each other. They just kind of slowly suck the life out of Phil, and Phil sucks the money out of them. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Could be wrong, but only time will tell. And if you like what you saw here, please make sure that you make like a werewolf and like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs so that we can monetize this bitch. If we get to 100, I will go ahead and do the DSP tries that protein bar challenge that DSP is too afraid to do. So until next time, hope to see you in the next video, and see you.